Hi guys, welcome to my first makeup tutorial. So if you guys want to see how I created this look, just keep on watching. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Hi, I'm Key, and today I'm gonna keep it kind of short, kind of simple, kind of sweet. I want to do a makeup tutorial today, and the look that I'm going for is more so like a natural face beat. So if you guys are interested in seeing the look that I create, then just keep on watching. So the first step in my routine is this e.l.f. primer. I try to always prime my skin because I have like really shitty skin, so at least take the first step. I've already washed and moisturized my face. I try to avoid my eyebrows when I'm priming because it kind of gets the primer into your eyebrows, and the product then just kind of, and then whatever product that you use on your eyebrow just kind of moves around a bit too much for me. Okay, so what I like to do after I apply my primer is I like to go in with my Aerospun powder, and then I'll just kind of place that all over my face because I have very oily skin. So if I don't do it this way, I will usually mix the foundation in with the powder. So if you have oily skin like mine, this is the step you need to apply pressure to. So when I say this is the step that you really need to pay attention to, when you apply your setting powder, you need to really just work it into your skin, and it will give your foundation a much better look. So after I get done pressing in my powder, I like to go in with my Milani Make It Last, and I just spray that all over my face. And yes, I am kind of generous with it. Okay, so what I like to do after I apply the Milani Make It Last is I like to go ahead and start doing my eyebrows, because I like to do my eyebrows before I do my foundation. So what I'm going to be using on my eyes today is the NYX Tame and Frame in the color Espresso. So I'm going to be using this brush, which I think I just spent like $1 on. I got it, so I'm not sure where it's from, the number, none of that. So as you guys can see, when I start off my eyebrows, I like to kind of draw a line just to kind of get the shape where I want it to be on my face. And then what I do is start to fill the eyebrow in. I fill my eyebrows in usually from the middle to the end. I don't put any product right in the front. So right now, I'm just going to take that spoolie and get right in the front to kind of create a more gradient effect in my eyebrows instead of like a super full look. And to do my eyebrows, I'm going to be using my Conceal and Perfect by Milani in the color Cool Sand, and I'm going to be mixing it with my NYX Born to Glow in the color Mocha. I'm mixing this on my hand just to warm it up a bit. And this is what I'm going to use under the brow, but not the top. So one thing about this step, I would definitely say if you're somebody who's new at makeup or just getting into it, do not let the eyebrows stress you. When doing this, I would definitely say this is the step you just want to take your time on. Take your time, perfect your shape, and don't rush. Remember, you're going for what you want your makeup to look like. Okay, so now that I finished my underbrow, what I'm gonna do now is blend this out and then go on top using my NYX Born to Glow. So what I'm going to do now is, now that I've spread that product on, I'm going to take it, spread it out, and then blend it into my forehead. taking this nail art brush that I got from Shein to create the slit.
Now, normally when I'm doing my eyebrows, this is not a step that I take, but I wanted to try something different, and I really like this. Like, this is so cute to me.
Not me looking cool, please. Hold on. Okay. So now that I finished my eyebrows, what I'm gonna do is go ahead and start doing my foundation, and then after that move on to concealer. So what I'm gonna do first is take this leftover concealer stuff that I just have in my hand. I just don't feel like wasting it, so putting it on. But right now what I'm gonna do is just start doing my foundation, and I don't put it on my forehead just because it's not something I do.
So the foundation I'm using is the NYX Born to Glow in the color Mocha, and then I mix that in with my Milani Concealing Perfect in the color Spice Almond to create my shade. If you've heard it once, you've heard it 1,000 times. When doing your foundation, make sure to press it into your skin instead of dragging it. So before I go in with another layer of foundation, I am making sure that I take my Aerospun powder and I am just pressing that right on top.
So right now I'm gonna be going in with my Milani Concealing Perfect in the color Cool Sand, and then I'm going to be mixing that with my foundation in the color Spice Almond to create my highlight. So this is the way that I'm applying my foundation now, because I kind of want to go for a more lifted look instead of a fuller look, because I kind of feel like my face is already fully numb.
So you guys can see I'm just adding a little bit of concealer to places that I also want to be highlighted.
Then I'm gonna wait a second and just start working on my contour. What I'm using to create this contour today is gonna be the Ruby Kisses mineral powder in the color, I think cognac, please. The color cognac, please don't tell me that's the color. Just kind of, okay.
Oh, the ghetto.
Product work, so shut up. I'm scared. I'm gonna let y'all see if I mess up or get this right, because application is really important, and I'm really trying my best to just kind of make it just kind of look lifted rather than full.
So when I do this, I'm making sure that I press it using a light hand because I don't want to move my foundation while I'm doing this. So when I start to blend my under eye, I make sure that I'm not bringing it down too far.
Right now I'm just adding my tiny little like moles that I kind of like to add to my face. And I'm just taking some Marisol water and a little bit of black eyeshadow.
So I know on camera it kind of looks like my face doesn't match my neck, but in person it's a much better color match. So what I'm using to do my liner is just a little bit of black eyeshadow and a little bit of Marisol water, and I'm just taking that on a really thin brush and creating my liner look. I'm not going for anything too dramatic because I still want my makeup to kind of look really natural, but I'm just going for kind of like a daytime sexy look. Okay guys, so I got these pigments from the Makeup Plug, and when I tell you they are so pigmented and so pretty, I'm using the neon pink color under my eye to create kind of a subtle but bright under eye look.
So right now what I'm about to do is go in my inner corners just to kind of brighten it up, and I'm using this palette that I got from BoxyCharm. And right now
I know that I'm going for a natural look, but I feel like no natural look, especially on brown skin, is complete without a little bit of gold shimmer.
Right now I'm about to go into my BoxyCharm palette, and I'm using this Cup of Joe color, and I'm just gonna kind of spread.
When applying this, I was trying to make sure that I stayed more so towards the top than to just be spreading the color all over my eye.
Then I'm going in with the color Unboxing. Now I'm taking this contour palette and I'm just going to take the darkest shade.
Now I'm making sure to pack on this color, but I'm making sure to pack it on kind of in layers because this is a color that's really going to create the depth inside of this eye look.
What I'm about to do now is go in with this fruit pie filling from You Candy, and I'm going to go in and use this color Kumquat and just spread it all over my lid.
I know this is not makeup related, but I don't like saying that word. That made me uncomfortable.
On to lips.
Toward the end, I was getting a little excited.
Cause like now I know I'm almost done. Cause like I've been doing this way longer than I wanted to be doing this. Oh my god, please.
So one of my go-tos for my lips is brown liner. I just love the way that it accentuates my lips. I just love the way that it looks. And right now I'm just taking a brush and blending it out so it's just not too harsh. Using a fluffy brush, I'm taking a light pressed powder and I'm pressing that into my skin just to make it a little bit more matte. So I'm going in with that Milani concealer on my lips and I'm just blending it out just to create a kind of lighter effect on my lip. And I'm using my pink Amon lipstick just to create a little bit of color. So above all, this would have to be my favorite step. I love putting on lip gloss. This is my favorite step. Look at me, just feeling myself. Stop.
I'm still feeling like contour just not strong enough. Like
This is another thing that I love about makeup because even if you feel like it's not enough, you can always just add more, or if you feel like it's too much, you can just take away.
now I'm almost there.
One eternity later.
Now it's taking almost 10 years for me to put these lashes on. Like please. Okay, so I finally finished the look. And I didn't want to do too much. I want to go for something that was simple but still cute.
So I love how the makeup came out. And if you guys like it too, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.